I read 8 books in the month of March, and we're gonna go through them rapid fire style with a simple yes, no, or maybe on if I think you should add these to your TBR. These are in no particular order, but we're gonna start with Conform. This really sent me on a journey this month, right back into my dystopian era. It's absolutely a yes, and if you are someone who loved dystopian books back in middle school, it's a hell yes. Especially so you can read the next book, which is the prequel, Beneath. This was a 5-star. It's an absolute yes. This honestly may be my favorite book that I've read so far this year. I had such an amazing time reading this. I really connected with the characters, and I have not read a dystopian book this good in so long. I do need more books in these series, like tomorrow. Now for one of my only audiobook listens of the month, and that was Her Last Breath. This is also a yes, and I would say that this is one of my top audiobook listens of the year. This really captivated me, kept my attention the entire time, and you really just couldn't trust anything until the very end. I then read The Silversmith on my Kindle, and honestly, this was the biggest flop of the month for me. I would say no. I just think there are better romantasy books out there, and this was unfortunately just overall a miss for me. Then I went straight into reading The Silver Rain, which is the sequel to The Soul Crown. I will never stop saying how underrated I think this series is. And if you are looking for an indie published romantasy, then if you are just tired of seeing the same romantasy recommendations over and over and over again, I'm going to need you to pick up this series. I think it is so underrated and so good. It's an absolute yes. Next, we have In Our Own League by Liz Tomforty. Honestly, everything that Liz Tomforty writes is a yes. Truly the queen of sports romance in my book, and this is no exception. Now, shockingly, for a controversial one, I finally read Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. I actually listened to this on audio while I was traveling for work. I was kind of shocked by how many mixed reviews this book got. I really enjoyed it. So I would say if you haven't picked it up yet because of everything you've read online and all of the mixed opinions, but you've liked Abby Jimenez books in the past, I would say yes, and I did just pick up her newest release, and I'm very excited to get to it. Last but certainly not least, I read Daggermouth after having so much FOMO from everyone I saw reading it online, and it is a yes. 5 stars, so good. I am now only heartbroken and crushed to learn that the next book doesn't come out until next year. So honestly, maybe I'll switch that to a maybe. Only a maybe if you want to wait until we're closer to book 2 release. Either way, at some point, yes. But there we have it. Those are all of the books that I read in the month of March. It was honestly a very strong reading month in March. I tried to truly keep this rapid fire style this time because I can really get carried away with the yapping. But let me know what your favorite book was in the month of March. And until next time, love you, bye.